to the Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
The Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Live only on Pinax TV.
All right, so once again, a very big welcome to Pinax TV. So, you might have seen this guy on your screens, or on YouTube, on social media, perhaps, or you might have seen an editorial about this guy. His name is Wode, and he happens to be a Ghanaian. He's a YouTuber, a content creator. 3 days ago, we got the news that this particular young man's YouTube account was hacked. Now, let me give you a backlog to the story. Initially, Wode's account was active. He was uploading videos. We know he was on tour at various African countries, and even at the time that was reported that his YouTube account was hacked, he was in Germany. So what we saw is that all his videos suddenly disappeared on social media, especially on his YouTube account. And what followed was a new content being uploaded and streamed on his platform, and this content came from MicroStrategy. Now, the person behind MicroStrategy is a billionaire, and we believe we are learning that this particular billionaire is one of the top most richest people in the whole world. So we saw that, and people started assuming, okay, his Wode's account was hacked, and the hackers are now streaming somebody's content to kind of lay the blame, but at the same time they are putting in link in the description to lure people to click on the link and get their sensitive data. In literal terms, we call it phishing, where you lure people to click on a link and grab their sensitive data in order to hack them or perhaps get money from them. So people believe that Wode's account was hacked. But then what we realized, and the story that came and that followed, was that Wode had reportedly sold his channel to this particular platform called MicroStrategy to use it for a whole week. And after the week, because it was believed that MicroStrategy was doing a summit, so they wanted YouTube channels to stream their content on, and Wode, looking at his influence and affluence, they thought it wise to get to him. So that was the whole thing that people were purporting, and they sold, and according to them, Wode's account was being purchased by these people for a week. We could use the word lease for a week so that they could stream their content on. So people said, okay, fine, that could be it. Now, the funny thing that followed was they changed the username of Wode to MicroStrategy. So that was when people started saying, no, this seems a little bit funny, because we know that once the username is changed, someone else can pick the name, and when that thing happens, it literally means your channel is kind of losing its credibility, or just getting irrelevant, or getting lost. And what followed today was we tried to visit the same account, which was renamed MicroStrategy, only to find out that the YouTube account in question, which belonged to Wode, has been terminated by YouTube. Now, Jessica Opare, who is also on YouTube, posted something and tagged YouTube that their king of YouTube in Ghana, his account has been hacked, and YouTube responded that the account holder should get to them to report the issue so that they can help. But they can't just get up out of the blue without any instruction that, okay, hey, we are hearing that they've hacked your account, and then they'll just get into your dashboard trying to change things. Perhaps you know what you are doing. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is what we are learning, and what we are learning right now is that YouTube have terminated the platform. As of now, I'm speaking to you, Ghana Web have done a similar story about that. It's on their platform. My sister is here. She happens to be a Wode fan. The last time she was in Canada, she was so happy when she met Wode. My sister, Brofo Abba Yenkasa. What is happening?
Okay, so as you were saying earlier, the news started going viral that the most influential YouTuber in Ghana, Wode's account has been hacked. That was the initial news that was going viral, that there's been a hacker that has taken charge of his YouTube account, and there are some changes going on. So we realized that the initial about 400 was changed from Wode to MicroStrategy, and then for a couple of times there was a twist in the story, and then what was coming up was that the YouTube account wasn't hacked actually, but then he sold it out to MicroStrategy for a week, like you were saying.
People felt betrayed, because why would you do that?
Yeah, but
without
then
any notice?
We realized okay, so what we're gathering was that he didn't sell it for a longer time, just Strategy brand was trying to promote their services using his account because he has over 1.2 million subscribers. I mean, the huge subscribers for a Ghanaian YouTube blogger. Yeah. So this was what was coming up until today. What we are gathering is that the account has been terminated. So as it stands now, if you go on YouTube, you try to search for Wode, you wouldn't get that account, and then you try to search for MicroStrategy, you also not find the account. So means that the account has been terminated by Google according to report and then per what is coming up, meaning others are saying meaning Google is trying to find a solution to get his account back for him if truly the account has been hacked, or perhaps there is something more to it that we don't know. But what we are gathering to was that Wode is in the country now. He's in Ghana as it stands now. A lot of people are waiting to hear from him and get to know his side of the story. If it's really true that his account has been hacked or the account has been leased out as people are saying. So right now we have two purported angles from this whole Wode saga. The one is the account being hacked, and two is he leasing the account out. But unfortunately, right now the account is no longer in existence. So we are hoping and then wishing that we'll get to hear a side of the story, or we are going to get a new twist or a new turn about this whole Wode saga. So that is what is happening currently.
You think Wode should be branded greedy if he indeed sold his channel or leased it out to MicroStrategy for a week without a formal notice to his subscribers or his audience? Because imagine that I buy a DSTV. The whole is to watch sports. Okay. And then I just come home one evening wanting to watch my start getting porn feed. You won't be happy, right? You can hold or stand on that grounds and sue the company involved because that is not what you purchased. Okay, so if people have subscribed to your channel because they believe you are doing travel vlogs and you are giving more or shedding more light and insight on Ghana
and Africa, yeah, as a whole,
why should you sell Bitcoin to them? You could have easily done an ad and then redirected them, or perhaps done a joint collaboration with them. But for you to all of a sudden change everything, it's not fair. Do you think Wode got greedy here? Okay,
so I wouldn't say we should tag him with he being greedy, but what I would say is that everything has an advantage and then a disadvantage, and as an individual the best you can do is to weigh the options and know which one is going to favor you. So if he thinks the advantage side is more huge, benefit more from it, then I think that is quite a reason enough, the reason why he decided to lease it out, and perhaps it wasn't for a longer period of time, just like a week. So I'm sure that if truly he leased it out, then maybe the best thing he could have done was to communicate with his subscribers to come to terms with him and understand his point, so that at least they can hang on for just a week for him to get some coins, because we need to benefit from what we do. I mean, YouTube is paying, yes, maybe the YouTube money is not that much, like not that huge as people think, though he came out a time during an interview to say that he gets over $100,000 a month. It could be that it's not only from YouTube, but maybe other advertisement and then other projects and all helps him to get the $100,000, as he was saying. But we can't tag him that he's being greedy. I mean, we all try to do things that will benefit us, though perhaps he was just trying to look at the brighter side of it. If it's really true that he leased it out to MicroStrategy, maybe he might have a strong
YouTube,
reason for that.
You know, we are learning that YouTube have terminated his account. Maybe YouTube, if YouTube stands on the ground that the channel transfer was not something which was legitimate, and it perhaps drew unnecessary attention that his account was hacked, they could suspend you or terminate you, because in the YouTube terms and policies they have the right to terminate you on their own accord. So you can just be there and YouTube will say, we don't like this guy, let's terminate him. That is unfortunately their TNCs. So they could just say, based on event A, B, C, we think he didn't do well, or this whole channel transfer ownership didn't augur well for us, and they will just stand on that ground and then this. If that happens, then we might have lost everything.
Yes,
he can rebuild.
Yeah, he can
but it will take
rebrand and then get back on his feet. But the thing is that maybe, probably or not, maybe the thing is he's just going to lose a lot, because this is what people are even started talking about, the fact that he gets much of his income from his YouTube channel. That is what people are saying. We don't know how true it is, but looking at it, and he's saying he's getting $100,000 from the YouTube channel every month, meaning that his source of income has been terminated, or he has lost his source of income. We are just hoping that what is being speculated, or what is going viral, that he glazed it out, or he hacked it, or any of them. I mean, YouTube should to identify the issue, help him solve it out. Probably he can get his account back. That would be a good thing for him, because he has a lot of followers who are so much into his vlogs. So let's see how things go from here.
Okay, so we'll be giving you more updates as all of these various events continue to unfold. Let's hope for the best for Udumaya. We'll give you more updates.
You are listening to the PNX Report.
PNX Report. PNX Report.
PNX Report.
PNX Report.
PNX Report.
Live only on PNX TV.